Frank, all these boys is confident now. Yeah.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. This is the second time this season that these NFC rivals will square off, and it promises to be a good one.
All
It
course
always
is
is
just
when these two
played.
divisional
Watch.
foes get
Tell
together,
you.
especially the second time around when there's a score to settle from game one. It's the Falcons going up against the Panthers. The opening kick is straight ahead, so it's time to turn it over to my colleagues, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis with the call. Gentlemen.
And we welcome all of our viewers inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault. And that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup between the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. Touchdown, Carolina! Their dangerous wide receiver, 99 yards. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. So a heck of a start to this one. We haven't even gotten settled in already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
And you know what happens, too? Now you got to translate what that means, because I think for a team to just score, their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead and an early one and some momentum. So if you're the offensive coordinator on the other side of the field, you better be prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try and get another big score and a big one early.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
All course adjusted play.
First down, Ryan. It's hauled in by Hardy. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. Coney Ely in on the tackle.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
On 2nd down, here's Ryan. Ryan hit, and he lost the football.
What the fuck, man?
It's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
On 3rd down, Ryan. And incomplete here to bring up 4th down as the
I'm so fucking frustrated with these fucking
We know it's not
right
an easy job to go out and catch
shit.
passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Fuck him. Man, this ball can't catch shit.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. run it now out of the gun. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A nice carry there of 15 yards.
Actually love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. And they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. When we look at this unit like we are now, Greg Olsen has become such a reliable target in this league.
Loves to be considered the #1 option in the passing game in the offense he plays, and he lives up to it. Knows the defense is set for him, knows how to beat them.
Here's Newton now on 2nd down.
Man.
Complete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and now it's 3rd down. The starting defense for the Falcons.
Dontari Poe emerged on the scene fast as a young player and continues to make big plays at defensive tackle.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton going for the deep ball. And this will be caught at the 30.
Oh, come on, bro.
Pretty clear paid off there. Threw it downfield, made it look relatively easy.
It always comes a little bit easier when you've practiced it and tuned things up and you're confident in what you're doing now. They felt very, very good about their plan, and we saw the execution because the confidence of the players was there.
They'll run the option left. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, we just saw the recipe for success right there. Big body, strong, agile, playing with great leverage in hands. Not really able to be blocked on that play. Close things down inside.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They fake the give. Newton. It's complete right side to Benjamin. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. So they're on that play offensively. They ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have...
And no escaping this time as he'll go down.
Ooh, and Benjamin was open wide, boy.
Defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4.
Benjamin was wide open, son.
So now off goes Newton, and on comes the kicker, Graham Gano. From the right hash. This from 45 yards away.
Do a big pass.
And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55. But you'll see it just conk off that upright. And they're denied a chance at 3 points.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play.
Julio Jones all alone. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones. His 4th touchdown.
I can't believe he caught it.
And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly route.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast.
That's biggest.
It took him less time than that to get the top speed and complete that play.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. It's a short kick, taken near the 18.
I ain't kicking it to that dude no more, son.
Yeah, I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
My special team is balling,
games
bro.
in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. Gano for the extra point.
Man, keep that ball, man.
And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Luke Kuechly combines speed, intelligence, toughness, puts it all together. It makes plays like one we just saw there. He may not be a big-time blitzer, but, boy, he knows how to pursue straight ahead and make plays in the run game.
Here's Ryan. Complete over the middle to Hardy. And he's brought down after a good gain.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there. That was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're talking just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so you don't get it intercepted and just start over. But he ended up finding another receiver.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Ryan, deep drop. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it drops down.
He dropped, man. Come on, bro.
Instead, second down. All right, let's look at the offense. Devontae Freeman. This is a guy that you wanted to talk about, so take it away.
Brandon, he's in a running back play
Damn,
such
bro.
as well as such fury. I love the way he runs the football and attacks defenses.
Second and 10. It's Ryan hit, and he lost the football. But the Falcons were able to recover, so they keep possession. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football defensively.
Every time you send a fucking blitz,
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And pressure coming, and they got it once again. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up fourth down. Here's Matt Bosher now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Panthers in possession of the football as we begin quarter number 2, as they take over following the punt with a 1st and 10.
You got 0 people. No, I don't know. It's you. What? Oh, I didn't know
On
I
the
was
ground they
doing
go with the running back. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. The guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
I ain't tripping this shit.
Hey.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
And they'll go on the ground. And he stopped immediately there.
What was the fucking... Oh, I was about to say.
So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag. So 20 yards to go here on first down. Newton now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Only 2 yards on the completion at 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On 2nd down, here's Newton. Finding time. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Still in search of the first down after that last completion. From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
Fielded just inside the 20.
Come on,
a 4-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And it'll be Falcon football as they take possession. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time out they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up, but you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over,
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. And wow, now we're going to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play.
My
If you're on
fucking
offense,
God.
be aware a ball may come your way.
They come out here in the eye. Ryan leads with Freeman on the draw. And a cut to the sideline. And finally out of bounds down
Fucking
near
on
the
me anyway.
10-yard line.
Stupid bitch.
For me, that was an example of why offensive linemen might want rearview mirrors at times, because you have your assignments to block, but if you can see what's going on in the backfield, and maybe the guy carrying the ball is headed in another direction, it might change what you do up front. But if they can't
And
see
he want
that,
another fucking
and he's
deal,
not
boy.
in
You
sync
better
with what they're
get
doing
the
up
fuck
front,
out of my
right?
field.
This is when you end up with plays like this. A bad one for the offense, a really good one for the defense.
And he fires one incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Man.
second down now after the incompletion. Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. Now Ryan.
What, man? What he doing, man? Come on, man.
The tight end was the intended.
This shit like it, man.
I didn't check the blood. They're coming out here pain.
Stupid, man.
Ryan now off the bootleg. Ryan hit.
Look
And
at
he
him.
lost the football.
Stupid motherfucker. Bitch, man.
This is a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Now onto the field, here come the Panthers.
Man, hold on, man. Hold on, bro.
You playing a real game with them?
Man, playing get killed. Good left tackle.
Charlotte. Take that.
The Vitry.
This is like to hold it.
No, you know what? We ain't got to put it together. It's simple. Just got to decorate it. What a fucking nice gesture they need. Look at her knife. Girl, but what is all this shit? Oh, this be fancy.
It's the hold
They
it.
put the fucking rookie in there, man.
Wait.
Shit. You gonna fuck. Does he even fucking roll again?
Stick.
Gotta decorate it like it's still on.
Why?
You don't want to do it your way?
Yes.
I don't do it.
Why do you do it like that?
You know, decorate it however the fuck you want. You know what? Just what I do, give me that scissors.
This is scissor?
Knife, whatever.
Got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Ah,
The
leverage.
big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Now a first down throw for Newton. And the tight end Olsen, right side. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones
clear.
running in the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. On 1st and 10, Newton. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's brought down. It's a gain of 17 that time. And it'll be first down, Panthers. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is. to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to a zone blitz scheme.
Zip
And
that
you can
shit
drop
to the
anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Red zone opportunity. From the red zone now, Newton.
Pick it the
This is
motherfucker.
incomplete.
All they want to do is bat the fucking ball.
They
Like,
think they got a
Bat it
completion,
down.
the ball's almost there, and then someone sticks a hand or two in and bats it away.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Hey.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. Or call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. Or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Here's Newton. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. 8 yards on the
Oh,
screen there.
that's
Not
it.
enough. And it'll be 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
And Godot's kick is right through. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So a good kick that time, and he's able to redeem himself from the previous miss.
And fortunately for him, he got the chance to do that not long after missing the first time. Sometimes a whole game goes by, and you don't get that chance at all. So you keep it with you till the next
all the
time you
fucking
take the field.
dude, man.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And the ball backed way up. So
Okay,
they give them
no
this amount of
fucking
time on the
clock.
clock. Probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. Now Ryan. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the
Nobody
clock.
can touch a fucking
Everything
ball.
about that play tells you about today's NFL
Nobody,
offenses
bro.
and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So it's halftime here in Charlotte with the Panthers out on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Larry. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But
this
you're
is
gonna do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Man. About to quit this whole fucking league, man.
Second down
Every
following the
fucking
incompletion.
game, man.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Let's see what the defense dials up here. 3rd and 4. Now it's Ryan. The left side completion to Jones.
I hope they give me the fucking first.
Before he's taken down at
Oh,
the
I'm about to say.
36.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
What that was going?
On 2nd down, Freeman. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line is just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's 4th down. Here's Matt Bosher now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the 2nd half. They have the lead here. We talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see what the offense gets done.
2nd down following the run. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Come on, bro. Put y'all in the fucking dude.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree totally. It's not just in situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he will fight his way forward to about the
24-yard
line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. They come out here in the eye. They'll try the air now with Newton. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield who won't cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme.
Ooh, that boy can break that.
They did that against Denver. They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now. Shift together here from the D-line.
I'm gonna do this time with this little fucked up leg.
On 2nd down, here's Newton. And caught left side, Olsen. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Completed pass on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down as the defense looks for the stop. Throwing on 3rd down. Newton flushed out right. And he finds a man. It's
Oh, man, come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in traffic for a key 1st down.
A really nice job
What
of
a fucking game, bro.
Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. They come out here in the eye. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep, and that'll be caught. Panthers touchdown. It's
Fucking sick.
touchdown on the season, and the Panthers head on to their lead. And the lead is up to 18 now. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. And finding the tight end Hooper. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Partners, a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Final minute now in the 3rd quarter. Now Ryan on 2nd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne and try to knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Come on, kill, pick a play.
So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd. On 3rd and 1, Ryan. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Can't believe it.
Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
That's a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
It should be aware, but it was so hard sometimes.
It's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, and they curl back to show the numbers to the quarterback and complete the play.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Star Latulippe in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. second down, here's Ryan. He goes underneath to Freeman. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They get the completed pass, but still have more to go here on third down. Ryan now to throw on third down.
Man, come on.
No interception so far. That probably should have been there first. But at least it's fourth down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity
Going
to
for it,
change
bro.
momentum. Big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down. They'll run for it. It's Freeman. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Devontae Freeman is shifting. This doesn't pay off here in short yardage. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
It's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. From the gun on third down, Newton. And Gibbs got it. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And the offense behind the chains here, a touch on 2nd and 11. They'll run the option left. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. $12 yards to go on third down. Throwing on third down. Newton escape, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
You gonna make that?
Kick is right through. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns. Now it's a 21-point game. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the fourth.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And on that last drive, Went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game.
Kick the fucking ball!
On offense, because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Oh my God,
4 yards on the completion, and it sets
slow
up a
as you.
3rd down.
Well, if you do read man
Who the fuck is this dude anyway?
drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Fucking mullet. I ain't never heard no fucking mullet on my fucking team.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. 3rd and 2, now Ryan.
But you better catch it.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Give them 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. We saw 5 receivers out there, 3rd down from that distance. You had to think quick pass. They were able to get it done.
No doubt about it. Everything went quickly on that play. The processing, getting the ball out, getting it to the proper target, and picking up the first down. Hard to defend. Maybe your only hope is get your hands in the passing lane on the pass rush and try and bat it away.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
And incomplete.
Oh, Lord.
Nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
So many components go into a well-executed screen pass. You've got to
Man,
sell.
one of my fucking eyes
Offensive line's got to sell like they missed balance and then they move out and they're out in front of the running back. He's got to sell that he's trying to block it and he slips out into the route. The quarterback has to sell that maybe he's trying to throw it downfield instead.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Novak is on to attempt the extra point. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
One side. Get ready for it. One side kick.
2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands does its job. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the
Boy, my hands teeth fucking going, boy.
And I know we brought analytics into the
That
game.
bitch bone one time. Oh, that
Data
fucked
says
up,
the
son.
team's expecting an onside kick. 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. Second down, 9 yards to go. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Well, now they'll try the end around. And brought down, but able to get it to the 30-yard line. They give them 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
First play of the drive, a first down run. That sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
And they'll run it here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
What?
And the Falcons going to use another timeout. That'll
What?
leave them with just one remaining in this fourth
What'd
quarter
you
of
say?
play.
You clean up our mess after? You didn't want help?
No.
Why?
And you doing all the hard work here, man. You think be
Ain't no hard work.
Oh.
She. God, you don't know.
A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. They'll come out in the pistol. Now they'll pitch it out here. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Again, we'll see the pistol here. A shotgun snap for Newton. Dancing to his left. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down. Bring up 4th.
Go that fucking ball.
Now Graham Gano to try the Panther field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late.
What do you say? Ah, let me go! Ah!
And Gano's kick is right through. And that'll push the lead up to 17. And you figure with that, this game's pretty well out of reach.
It would take a heck of a comeback at this point. Being 3 scores down, I think that's too much to ask with time winding down here in the 4th.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Falcons cut into that lead. Novak to tack on the extra point.
Watch he miss.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Oh.
So they try the onside kick, but it does not go 10 yards, and the laundry comes out on the field.
And it's a tough play because you're so excited to get downfield and get the football, but you have to let it get 10 yards. That ball would have, but the kicking team jumped on it a bit early.
Get that ball, man.
And this one going to wrap up with Cam Newton.
What you said? Good game, Killer. He won't fucking decide to catch at the end of the fucking game, bro. End of the fucking game. Answer your phone, Killer.
The Panthers down to a knee out of the victory formation.
Hey, watch out for Green. Watch out for Green next year.
You wanted to close your eyes.
The bitch decide he won't catch right at the end of the fucking game.
Track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game. The ones that like going to batting practice in the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for Carolina, they continue to make their case for the
Man,
playoffs
you
as they
fucking
move to
butt.
9-3.
Hey, bro, the whole
And they'll hit the
fucking
road next
season,
week
bro,
to take
been
on the
drop
Baltimore
passes, bro.
Ravens.
Julio
Meanwhile, for the
dropped.
Falcons,
Everybody
it's another
dropped
week with more
passes.
questions than
Bro,
answers
getting
as they fall
frustrated.
3-9. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington.
Hey, what you say? Hey, bro, you know the best dude I played on here, bro? That dude with the cowboy, I smoked his ass, but bro, that dude funny as shit, bro.
And the best darn crew in the industry.
Bro, where you found
This has
that
been a
dude at?
presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners here as we say so long
Hey.
from Charlotte.
Hey, your phone breaking up, dog. Yeah, I get you now. Hey, you talking about, boy, hey, you the real deal, bro. Cause, dude, the last 4 games I played, I've been doing course suggestions. Cause I done got fed up, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, I said, man, let me play around with this dude. Boy, the dude like, hey,
I'm gonna do it
real
then.
deal.
The towel I
bro.
used to take a bet with, not that.
Hey man, I like
The
the way you
towel
play.
I used to take.
You mixing it up and stuff, bro. Everybody else they play the same thing over and over and over. I said, man, that's just how I play, man.